Hello and what is going on? Welcome to the Lots of Thoughts, a sports podcast YouTube channel. My name is Dylan, and this is an episode of WEDDLE, the NFL player guessing game, where we are given a random NFL player to guess the name of, and we have to use context clues to figure out who that is by taking up to 8 guesses to do so. This is normal mode. It requires 8 guesses, includes fantasy relevant players, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. But there's also a hard mode, which I struggle with, that includes all players in the NFL. I've only gotten that twice. If you're interested in viewing those videos, go back and watch the previous WEDDLE videos on the channel. They're all in a nice little playlist. If you click the YouTube channel link down below on our logo or on the name, Lots of Thoughts, a sports podcast, it'll take you right to the channel. Click the playlist tab. It's right there, WEDDLE playlist. There's also playlists from our other series if you're into that. So feel free to do that and view the content. But first, we're doing today's, oops, I pressed back. That's the spoiler for the WEDDLE episode if you haven't seen it. But the WEDDLE episode today, I usually start with a player from my favorite team. And given the Jets are, well, when I release this video, though, or have already played a big game against the Patriots, in which they hope to snap their streak of losing to Bill Belichick's squad, I'm going to choose a player from the Patriots who they're going against, or I guess who they've gone against now that you're watching it. Hopefully they've won. I would really appreciate that. I didn't actually pick a player that I was going to go for, but last week I went for Brian Hoyer. Let's do more of that quarterback controversy. Let's go Mac Jones. Okay, we're looking at a quarterback. Brilliant. In the NFC, shorter than 6'3", number higher than 10. So a quarterback with number 11 or 12. I should get this quick. NFC quarterbacks with 11 or 12. We're looking at someone, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, let me go by division. Could be Tom Brady, could be Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is too tall. Tom Brady could be 6 foot, although I feel like he might be too tall also. Let me go through. I doubt it's a backup quarterback. It's usually a starting caliber player. So let's think. In the North, Kirk Cousins wears 8. No clue what number Jared Goff wears, but I feel like it's not 11 or 12. And then Detroit, I already said Aaron Rodgers, and then Chicago, Justin Fields wears 1. In the East, Daniel Jones wears 8. Dak Prescott wears 4. Jalen Hurts wears 1. And Carson Wentz, no clue. He probably wears 2. He wore 2 in Indianapolis, so I'm going to assume he wears 2. In the South, we have the Bucs. Already mentioned Tom Brady. We have the Panthers. Baker Mayfield wears 6. Sam Darnold wears 14. And PJ Walker, I'm not totally familiar with what number he wears, so I'll skip him for now. I don't know why I went so deep on their depth chart, but then we have the Falcons. No clue what number Mariota wears. I can't remember. I can see him wearing an 8, but I feel like he did that with Tennessee. Okay, I'm going to move on. And who's the last team there? Who am I missing? The Bucs, the Panthers, the Saints. Jameis wears 2. Andy Dalton wears 14. In the West, we have the 49ers. Garoppolo wears 10. Kyler Murray wears 1. Stafford, no clue what number he wears, but he's not that short. And who's the last team in that division? Geno Smith. I think he wears 7. I'm going to send Tom Brady. I feel like he's a little too tall, but he's the best guess I have so far. Okay. This is someone in the NFC South who wears number 11. Significantly younger than 45, I guess so. Yeah, Tom Brady's 6'4". That was a bad guess. Okay. It could be Mariota. But I feel like it's not, because I feel like he's too tall. But that'll be my 4th guess if I get this wrong. In my heart of hearts, I think it might be PJ Walker. I'm going to send it. It's PJ Walker. Wow. That's funny. I mentioned him on a previous WEDDLE episode. If you haven't seen it, I would go back and watch. Great story coming from the XFL, which I think is the future of the XFL. And maybe I'll release a podcast episode on that about the XFL becoming a developmental league for the NFL and replacing college football, much like the G League is trying to do for basketball and much like the minor leagues are doing for baseball. I think that's in the works in the future, and that could be very possible with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at the helm, but that's besides the point. Maybe I'll come out with a podcast episode. If you're interested in that kind of content, click the like button down below. Maybe I'll do a more exploratory episode of what I think the future of something like that could be. Now on to hard mode. Hopefully it's an offensive player, but I guessed Mac Jones last time. I'm going to guess the other side of that quarterback controversy. I'm going to guess Bailey Zappi. Let's see. Okay, 23-year-old. This is a young player on the defensive side of the ball, though. This is a problem. In the NFC, which is also a problem. Number higher than 4. Dang it. Okay, so NFC defensive player. Could send anyone. I'll send Micah Parsons. I swear on my life. I swear on everything. I swear on all of everything I've ever owned, loved, or cared about. This is the wrong hand. I need to raise my right hand. I'm sorry, but the microphone's kind of in the way, so I'm kind of like dodging around. I'll move out. I'll move to the side. I swear on everything that I did not cheat on this WEDDLE. I got very lucky, and sometimes they say luck is the residue of design, and sometimes you just get lucky. And that second one is what happened here. I got lucky. That is the quickest I've ever solved hard mode. That is the quickest I will ever solve hard mode. That's got to be a hard mode record from me for the rest of time and the rest of the series. But if you're interested, stay tuned for more WEDDLE videos to see if I could do it again. That's the first time I've solved hard mode when it's not a Jets player. Wow. What are the odds? Well, if you enjoyed this content, click the subscribe button down below. It's a little red button, and there's a little bell icon that pops up next to it. Click that, and you'll get notified whenever a new video comes out on the channel to see if I'll defeat hard mode again in the future. You can keep an eye on our channel. Helps you out, helps me out. I'd really appreciate it. Also, click the like button down below. Let me know that you like this kind of content. And if you're interested in any more content on any of our platforms, go ahead and click the links in the description to find any of our social pages, the website, the newsletter, the podcast, the merchandise, all in the description below. Thank you very much for watching this episode of WEDDLE. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful rest of your day.